This is why the 3-4-2-1, in my opinion, is one of the most meta formations coming to the end of FIFA 22. And I'm about to break down why, as well as the custom tactics for you.
Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for it. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We talked about AussieFIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Now, as you guys would know, the 4-2-2 is in fact the formation that I like to use as my default formation, and basically these are the custom tactics for that. Now, I've done a breakdown of why this is also a very, very useful formation in FIFA 22 in another video, and the reason being is because the way it lines up is you have 4 attackers, and those 4 attackers basically get up towards the 18-yard box. You then have them in a line. You can take the ball from the wing, drag the defense out that side, and the space and gaps opens up in the center. And the other 3 attackers, okay, so whether you'll drop the ball on the right with the ram, and then your 2 strikers and the lamb, or you have the ball on the left with your lamb, and the 2 strikers and the ram are lined up in the box. What you can then do is find the passes inside. You can make the defender, commit to a side by dribbling or by passing, and then basically try and find those passes inside. And it's just one by one until you have an open goal opportunity, a sweat opportunity. And I find that's one of the most overpowered ways of attacking in FIFA 22. I personally use this technique. DH Tets uses this technique, and it does work. Now, the reason why the 3-4-2-1 is one of the most broken formations towards the end of FIFA is because you've actually got 5 attackers instead of 4. Look at this. They all line up. Okay, Alexander-Arnold, Sancho, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Neymar all line up. And you've got 5 attackers up towards the 18-yard box in a line, so it gives you even one more option, plus one more option compared to the 4-2-2. And that's why it's so overpowered. You can take the ball on the wing, drag the defense out. You then have 4 attackers lined up in the box, waiting for a pass inside until you have an opportunity to shoot at the goal. Okay? The tactics themselves are very important though. Okay, I'm going to get through and with those and break them down for you very shortly. But in terms of the instructions, this is important. For Ronaldo, I've got him on get in behind. For Sancho, I have him on midst. For Mbappe, I have him on midst. For Neymar is on comeback on defense. I then also have him on balanced for the rest of them, as well as Alexander-Arnold. Now, the way that these are all set up, basically all 5 attackers will line up as you get towards the 18-yard box. Okay, so you'll have options inside. Basically, you can take the ball to the wing with either Neymar or Alexander-Arnold, drag the defense out, and find those passes central. In terms of my midfielders, though, this is important. They are on stay back while attacking. That is so, okay, there will be defensive options back whilst we're waiting for Neymar and Alexander-Arnold to come back on defense. Now, that's very important, okay? Now, those 2 will come back, and they will basically wait for the ball to be overturned, and then you can break up the play with those 2 as you're waiting for the 2 wing backs to come back, okay? In terms of the centre backs, again, it's the same. These 2 CDMs as well, they are in fact on cover centre. So that is very, very important, lads, in terms of defending in FIFA 22. Now, in terms of the tactics, we have it on balanced. We have width on 50, 65 depth, so I have more players up, and we ensure that those 5 attackers are lined up further up the pitch. Fast build up, balanced, 55 width. We then have on 7 players in the box. Corners are on 2, free kicks are on 4. Now, that is a very similar setup to the 4-2-2. And the reason why I have, wider width in terms of our defense and also our offense is because of that glitch, or not that glitch, but the patch that they've implemented, basically where they've increased the width between the defenders in the box. Okay, so we need to basically lower that width, and you could have this between 40 or 45 and 50, and I have it on around 45 to 50, but today I've got it on 50. Okay, lads. Now, that is a breakdown of the tactics. In my opinion, it's the reason why it's one of the most broken formations coming into the end of FIFA 22, because you have all those players lined up, and you're always going to have an option inside the box to sweat it across and score a goal. That will signal the end of it though, lads. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm coaching one-on-one on patreon.com. Links in the description down below, lads, so go and check that out. Also, I'm coaching one-on-one. Oh, I did just say that, didn't I? I'm also doing tutorials on Instagram and TikTok. Go and check them out. Links are in the description down below. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, ciao. Goodbye.